Okay, so we're ready to start round number 2. And what you should have is, it doesn't look like a square at the minute, it looks more like a circle. But it's going to look more like a square after this row. So what you should find straight away, where you finished off, just next to it, there should be a hole, which is what you need. And then you should have 1, 2, 3 trebles and a hole. You should have 1, 2, 3 trebles and a hole. 1, 2, 3 trebles and a hole. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Back to the start. So you need to find, and you can work your first stitch into any one of these 4 holes that are around it. Okay, I'm just gonna, because I want to try and keep my things quite neat, I'm gonna work straight away where I finished off, and I'll tell you why I'm gonna do that in a minute. So I'm gonna find this hole where I finished off. Now you can turn the work if you want to. I think I suggested that on the pattern, but I think I'm just gonna leave it facing the direction that we started with, because when we start to attach the next bit of wool, then all the bits are going to be on the back, and then we can have a definite back and front to our granny square. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my new wool, and this time I'm going to use yellow because I'm going to have nice contrasting colours. And this is the tricky bit, I'm going to find this hole and I'm going to put my hook into the hole, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my working yarn. Okay, now this is the end here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just hook it around and just, oops, it's hard to do it when I'm trying to look into the camera at the same time. I'm going to hook it in and bring it back through my my hole. I'll do that again because it wasn't quite well explained. So this is my working yarn. I'm just going to turn it around like so. Lots of bits of wool hanging around. So this is my hole. I'm going to hook it and I'm going to catch this new wool, and I'm just going to bring it through like a little hoop. Okay. Now at this stage, if you want to, you can turn it around, and these 2 bits you can sort of knot together to make it easier for you. Lots of people don't do this at this stage, but as a beginner you might want to do this because it just keeps the wool in place. Okay, don't worry about all these bits of wool that we've got hanging around, because we can tidy it up once we've finished. The most important thing is to learn how to do a granny square. Okay, so we've now got a hoop, well, a stitch that is on our hook, and we're gonna, as always, we're gonna start our row with 3 chain stitches. So turn it around, catch the yarn, pull it through the hoop, turn it around, catch it and pull it through. One more, turn it around, catch it, pull it through. So we've got 3 chains, and again those 3 chains form our first stitch on any round. Okay, and this last chain is the chain that you're going to finish your second round into when you finish this round. So what we have to do is we're going to have to do the corners to try and make it into a square. So we're going to be working in 3s again, so 3 treble crochets. So we've done 1 and we need to do 2. So remember, wrap it round, dive in, wrap it round, 3 chains on, wrap it round, through 2, wrap it round, through 2. Okay, that's 2 stitches. Wrap it round, into the hole, wrap it round, pull it through, wrap it round, pull it through 2, wrap it round, pull it through 2. Okay, now I'm going to go and I'm going to start working into the second hole. Okay, now to do that, to move on to the next hole, I need to do a chain stitch, because I need some way of having a gap between this row of 3s and the next one. So I'm going to do a chain stitch, okay, which I've just done. And then I'm going to start working into this next hole with trebles. So I'm going to wrap it round, into the hole, wrap it round, 3 chains on, wrap it round, pull through 2, wrap it round, pull through 2. Okay, so we've got our definite sort of bridging chain stitch between this corner and the next corner. I need to do another 2 trebles here. I'm going to stop talking. So that's 1. Right. So now we have 3. 1, 2, 3. Now because this is a corner, and in corners from now on, we have to do 3 trebles and 1 chain, and then another 3 trebles still into the same stitch. I know we didn't do into this first one, but there's a reason, and I'll tell you why later. So 3 trebles, 1 chain. So we need another 3 trebles. Once you get used to this, you're going to see the pattern forming, and then you'll never have to think about what you need to do again. So this is 2, and then 1 more. Oops, I went too quickly there. Let's start that one again. Okay, so can you see we've formed a corner? 1, 2, 3, chain, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've now got a corner starting to look a little bit more like a square in this corner. We need a chain to move on to our second corner. Okay, so I've done a chain, and now 1, 2, 3, find the second corner. Okay. And I'm going to start working my trebles, that's one of them, into this corner. 2, 3. Okay, now I need to go round the corner. So to go round the corner, I've got to do a chain, and then I've got to do another 3 trebles into the same hole. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got a second full corner done, and we've got a half corner here. Need to move into the third full corner, so I need a chain stitch to bridge the gap between the 2 corners, and then 3 trebles into here. So wrap it round, in we go, wrap it round, pull it through 2, wrap it round, pull it through 2. Again, wrap it round into the hole, wrap it round, 3 stitches on, wrap it round, pull it through 2, wrap it round, pull it through 2. One more like this, wrap it round into the hole, wrap it round, 3 stitches on, wrap it round, pull it through 2, wrap it round, pull it through 2. So that's 3. Remember, we need to do a chain stitch to create the corner. So chain stitch, so just wrap it around and pull it through. And then we need another 3 trebles. Wrap it round into the hole, wrap it round, 3 chains on, wrap it round, through 2, wrap it round, through 2. 2 more, wrap it round, into the hole, wrap it round, 3 chains on, wrap it round, through 2, wrap it round, through 2. 1 more in this corner, wrap it round, into the hole, wrap it round, 3 chains on, wrap it round, pull through 2, wrap it round, pull through 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, chain, 1, 2, 3. So that's that corner finish. Now we need to finish this row, this round. So we've got only 3 chains in this final corner. So to get to the corner, remember, we need to do a chain stitch. And then we've only got 3 in here, so we need to do another 3 into this corner to finish this one off. So wrap it round into the hole, wrap it round, 3 chains on, wrap it round, pull through 2, wrap it round, pull through 2. 2 more in this corner, wrap it round, into the hole, wrap it round, 3 chains on, wrap it round, through 2, wrap it round, through 2. 1 more into this corner, wrap it round, into the hole, wrap it round, 3 chains on, wrap it round, through 2, wrap it round, through 2. Okay. we're just about to finish this corner off. Remember, between the trebles we need a chain, so chain, and then we need to finish this corner off. And like I said before, we are looking for this first stitch that we did, which was made of 3 chains. So 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put our chain underneath the top one, underneath the top chain, and we're going to just wrap the yarn around, and we're going to pull it through and then pull it through the last hook on our yarn. So we have formed our first, I'm just going to pull the hoop out a little bit. We've performed our first real square part of our granny square, so the second round, and it's now looking a bit more like a square. And we can cut off the yarn, and we can pass the yarn through to finish it off, and we can now go ahead and change colour.